Hi, I'm Don Bodan from SampleLibraryReview.com, and I'm very excited. Today, we're taking a first look at Amibus Prime from Soundiron. Amibus Prime is a unique and powerful compendium of Soundiron's Amibus atmospheric synthesis series. Library downloads as 9 gigabytes and contains a collection of pads, leads, pulses, and acoustic textures with those 3 Amibus libraries: transmissions, systematic, and expanse, which holds over 1,000 new sample sources, all of which is contained in Soundiron's Ouroboros engine, a 4-layer morphing with XY pad mixer, arpeggiation, and effects. The library comes with 100 factory presets and is a contact player instrument, meaning it's compatible with both the full and free version of Contact, as well as complete control, ready for Native Instruments S-Series hardware. Amibus Prime sells for $149 US. I'll be sure to include links in the description below. Take you over to Sample Library Reviews Amibus Prime page, as well as Soundiron's Amibus Prime product page. So this is just going to be a first look checking out video here. There's a full walkthrough video by Craig Peters. I'll be sure to include that on Sample Library Reviews Amibus Prime page. I'll include the links in the description below. We're going to start out here with just the presets. I'll just play through a bunch of these and kind of play around with some of the other functionality as we go along. So as you can see, we got four sample banks with, or actually modules with banks, and you can hear loading up the different samples. And there's over 1,000 sound sources that they did for this new expanse instrument. And here you can see this is the XY module, which lets you morph between each of the 4 sound banks. And you also have the ability to automate it. So let's check out some of the other presets. There's a lot of power in this engine. Just in the ability to morph between the 4 different... I used this one recently when I scored Soundiron's bumper for the Sonic Branding 101 video. I'll be sure to include that in the link in the description below, but I used this preset as a little bit of a lead up to excitement of scoring the bumper. Whoa. Leads and pads. going to do a random selection here. You can see how this would work really great for underscore, having to be able to, the ability to be able to transform the sound. Got a real breathing, well, it's called a pulsing spark, so it's almost exactly what I was going to say, a real breathing kind of spark to it. A folder of effects here. And here you can hear the ARP is on. If I turn it off, and then on. At 21 steps, that's kind of odd, but kind of works. And it's it looks like it's a zigzag now, so if I play chord, or I could do an up and down. So this one sounds strange. Let's take a look at what this is. Is it just the sample? See if there's any. Got a delay on. No, it's turned off. Okay, so that's just these samples. Here we've got this high pass filter on, and modulation matrix, an LFO on the pan. I don't know what all these effects are, but you can hear that there's quite a bit you could do with it. So let's go ahead and let's just load up this tritone tip. Yeah, that's pretty nice. And let me go ahead and we'll turn off our XY. All right, then let's check out this mod panel. This contains individual effects and filters, controls. This is going in deep with each of the samples. So let's go back to the main panel. I'm going to turn off these. Let's listen to this one. That's a little much for me. There's one here, one sample collection that I really like. Okay, so this one's pretty simple sound, layer 1, and now we have controls for volume, pitch, pan, cutoff, resonance. We got a lot of different filters. I don't know what these are based on. I'll have to look back at the manual, but I'm sure these are all set up. Okay, here we got the distortion and reverb on. Now I'll mute those as well as... So you can hear a valve filter. Quite a few. Yeah, like I could totally see myself using this sound. I might use my mod wheel. And once you combine that with real suspenseful. So the other thing I want to play around with is a random. This is a die right here, 5 sides for the die. You a 6-sided die represented with 5 side up. You hit the random, everything has been randomized. Yeah, that's a fantastic random preset there. So much depth and feedback. So going back to the mod panel here, you can see that when we hit random, it is randomly setting up our additional mod panel effects as well. Yeah, this is, there's just so many great possibilities. I'm I think that this is an endless amount of textures and effects and some cool leads. So I hope you've enjoyed getting a little bit of a first look into Amibus Prime, just kind of checking out some of the sounds, a little bit of the functionality. I'll be sure to include a link to Sample Library Reviews, Soundiron Amibus Prime page, where we'll have all of the official demos and walkthrough videos so you can check out more details, learn about the instrument, as well as a link over to Soundiron if you want to pick up the library. Love to hear your thoughts. You're going to be picking up Amibus Prime. Is this the kind of library you'd like to use for textures in your work? Please comment in the description below. Please like, share, and subscribe. Love your support. Be sure to head over to samplelibraryreview.com for the latest news and reviews.